XYZ or Platinum didn't, because you didn't turn pro till you got on Deca.
Exactly.
So how long did that Platinum last?
So what happened was Platinum, Plan B, and XYZ were going through some stuff. Mm-hmm. And so Arto actually got sent whenever Danny went to went to Europe and found this kid named Arto. He was a kid at the time. And he came back and he was like, I guess everybody wanted Arto, but Danny had his Danny power where he's like, no, you're coming with me. Like, you're mine. And so he did that to Arto. And so he came back. He goes, hey, there's this kid from Europe. He's going to stay with you at your house. Because Danny had a family at the time. So I was like, didn't want young kids staying in his house, I guess. So Arto came and stayed with us. Couldn't even speak a lick of English. Me and John Holland.
No
and
way.
We had a couple of roommates at the time. And so he was on Platinum. And so we started filming for the Platinum Crimes and Misdemeanors video.
Oh, yeah.
Which had a very, very short part in.
Why?
Because I like to drink.
I see a theme.
Yeah.
I see a theme.
It's crazy. I have a really good work ethic, but when I'm partying, that is 50% of what I got. And
right.
Unfortunately. So at the time I was like, but what I did was good enough to get in the video. So when I skated, I would get some good stuff. It just wasn't an abundance of it. It wasn't a lot.
Right.
But it was worthy enough. So
sure.
Maybe it was only 4 things, but it was worthy enough.
There you go.
But either way, so we started filming for that. Arto and John and I took a trip to San Francisco, and we skated the Gap to Rail. That I think Cairo was the first person to skate it. 4 flat 7. It was like a brown rail.
Oh, the one in Sacramento?
Yeah.
The one he nose grinded?
Yeah, was it Sacramento? I think it's
That was green.
Well, I'm not trying to think. The one he had to cover nose grinding.
Yeah, he grinded the hub on the side too, and he covered back or nose grinded it, but he board slid it first. Back then, he had only gap to board slid it. But yeah, he nose grinded that thing. Arto gap to front boarded, I gap to lip it. Same old tricks. Gap to lip, fakie.
Huh.
Damn, dude.
So we got some stuff done on that trip, and so we come back and not knowing all this stuff's happening with XYZ and Plan B. It's behind the scenes business stuff. They're not going to share with us. Arto's just killing it. I'm like, dude, who's this kid? And he's just amazing. And another really close friend of mine to this day. And,
oh my God. We need to get Arto on the show.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Let's go to Hawaii.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
I'll meet you guys.
You're meeting yeah.
His property is amazing.
Oh.
It's right across from Sharks Cove. You can go snorkeling. It's at the North Shore. It's
no
just
gators.
Beautiful. No, but Sharks Cove is it's pretty safe, but it's called Sharks Cove. It sounds scary. Anyway, but so we come back, and I guess there's all kinds of stuff happening, and. At this time, I had gotten enough footage where John Holland was like, hey, I want to make you a sponsor me tape because the Platinum thing was looking a little fritzy.
What was this Platinum? Was it about a year or was it even longer or less than that? I don't remember.
It may have been less than that.
Really?
Yeah, give or take. I was like, maybe, 20, 21 at the time.
Huh, flash in the pan, man.
Yeah, so it went pretty quick.
Wow.
And so I was still on Platinum, but like I said, there was word getting around that it might not last. And Danny, like Plan B had already went under, and Danny was going to ride for Platinum. And I was like, cool, I'm going to be teammates with Danny Wynn.
Yeah.
But then Danny pulled out of that because Alien Workshop jumped in.
Oh, gotcha.
And that's when he got on Alien.
I remember that, yeah.
And then Flip was already starting to talk to Arto. And so we all kind of...
It was being dismantled.
Yeah. Huh. And that's when John was like, hey, he made me a really sick sponsor me video. I think I may have it or somebody has it. I was excited about.
I know.
It's and Kane was like, hey, I'm going to take this up to Rodney Mullen because he was on not City Stars, A-Team at the time.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
Kane was?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't on. Was he? He wasn't on A-Team. He was on City Stars.
After A-Team.
He was never on A-Team, dude.
I think he was.
Yeah.
At the beginning?
Yeah.
They had 4 pros at one point.
He was supposed to be on. They
I hope I'm not wrong
they
about
photoshopped
that,
him
but
out of the team ad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
was on
I'm on
like
point with
for small.
Okay, maybe.
time.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't
Check
know.
that
it
on.
was quick.
Something like that.
Okay.
And then the City Stars and Cream, all that stuff was being created.
Okay.
The stuff's always moving at dwindle like that.
Yeah,
It was
that's
wild.
true. So he sent your tape to Rodney Mullen. That's huge.
I was freak. I was like, no. I was like, he's not gonna like my skating at all because I was just jumping down stuff. I was like, I had this vision in my head that like Rodney doesn't like any other kind of skating for some reason.
Right.
And I'm like, there's no way. He's not gonna be attracted to it at all. And so I was like all insecure, and he's like, trust me, dude, Rodney's super cool. I'm gonna take it up there.
Wow.
Doesn't mean it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna show him.
Yeah.
Went up there, showed him, and I guess Rodney liked it. Day one liked it. And I didn't know this. This was behind my back.
Right.
I mean, even though he told me he was taking it. So we get a call one day. And I think John can vouch for this, but John answered the phone. And I don't think John believed it either, but it was Rodney Mullen. And so I guess he talked to him for a second, and he was asking for me. And John was like, hey, Rodney Mullen, I think, is on the phone. And I was like, no way. Who's pranking me?
Right.
I was like, bullshit. He goes, no, it's his voice. Like it sounds like Rodney. And I was like, like little kid stuff.
Yeah.
Like, this little kid was just like, why? So I got on the phone, and it was Rodney. And
What did he say?
he asked me to come up and meet him in person.
You want to know the Sponsor Me tape?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I wanted to see what you're made of. Maybe that's all the work I did for Deca. No. So yeah, I went up there, man. It's just amazing. That call alone, I was just like, okay, dream lived.
Sure.
Photo in the mag, call from Rodney Mullen. Danny Way was backing me for a minute.
Crazy.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
Right. I retired. But not really. So I went up there with Kane one day and met Rodney, and he told Shrugi was the team manager for World. And this is before Deca was being created.
Gotcha.
He was like, put this kid on a strong flow, take him through the warehouse. And I went so much stuff. I was like excited, man. It was really cool.
Sick.
And so, yeah, that turned into a pretty heavy sponsor, and I was still continuing to skate, and the partying was still lingering around too, but I was continuing to skate and produce stuff and started filming. That's when John and Ty asked me to film a part for Transworld.
Gotcha.
That's where the feedback comes in.
Okay.
So it was when the world thing started happening, and then they're like, okay, we're going to do like road trip, and let's start putting together your footage, because some of that stuff that he took up there, the Sponsor Me stuff, hadn't been seen yet, hadn't been used.
Okay. Right.